Sports fans, we are live. Welcome to the Sports Behavior Podcast. I'm your host, OG the Beast. Look, y'all already know how we get down. My mans finally did it. Crazy Hero, shout out to Crazy Hero, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate y'all joining the chat, man. I know it's been a while. I'll be a little bit inconsistent, but I promise it'll get better, man. It's definitely going to get better, man. Look, Curry did that shit. I'm excited for my man Stephen Curry. Shout out to Steph, man. NBA champion for the fourth time. Not only, look, peep the username, Curry is GOATed. Definitely. My man Stephen Curry is definitely GOATed, bro. Hello, Froby, man. Appreciate the what did you do? Gift this sub, man. 3 months. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate you. Peep the username. Curry not even top 30 all time. Oh, we gonna definitely get into that. West Side Hoops, man. You make me want to pull you on this pod right now and debate that with you head up, because I got a problem with that. Curry not top 30 all time. Are you saying that just to get my attention, or do you really necessarily mean that? I need to know. I'm on a need-to-know basis with that. Not top 30? Not top 30. Wow. I have a real problem with that, but 31, 6, and 5 on great shooting splits. I think the man shot like 47% from the field, 43% from three, almost 90% from the line. Stephen Curry is him. He's definitely him. For those that don't know, y'all all should know that is my favorite player. You see this big-ass smile on my face. I'm happy. I'm truly happy that Stephen Curry was able to get it done. So let's talk about the games for a bit, though. You know, the consistent play from both sides, from some aspects, right? And I want to touch on Jayson Tatum, a little bit of Jayson Tatum as well, right? We all know Stephen Curry. A lot of people demanded so much from Steph. So much. A lot of people demanded so much from Curry, and he kept elevating his level of play. 34 years of age. He kept elevating his level of play. Y'all wanted Steph Curry to be a dog. He comes out here in 2015. He gets his championship, his first one. They made excuses, right? LeBron wasn't healthy. If LeBron was healthy, they probably win, because it took him 6 games to beat LeBron when he had Matthew Dellavedova and Timothy Mozgov and me as his second, third, and fourth option, right? Steph says, okay. They come back the following year. They lose. Should have won, but they lost the 3-1 lead. LeBron was healthy. Fair, whatever. They re-up. They get Kevin Durant. So they say, oh, look, they got Kevin. They needed Kevin Durant. The Golden State needed Kevin Durant. This was the consensus argument, right? Golden State needed Kevin Durant. Okay, maybe they did. I think it was an equal share, if you ask me. Maybe they did, right? They go back-to-back with KD. Both of those finals MVPs belong to Kevin Durant. Now, the conversation is what? The conversation is what? Curry will have Kobe, Tim Duncan ring count next year. You think he's going to get 5? It's possible. KD career took a hit. That's my favorite player. Kevin Durant is one of my favorite players as well. See, I'm okay with people saying Curry top 10, but I got him at 8. I got him. I think I got him at 10. You know, I'm going to do some reevaluating and look at some stats and update my top 10. I'll probably announce it. Matter of fact, we're going to do it on the show. Damn it. We're going to do it on the show. We're going to do it right here. But to get back to it, Kevin Durant joins the Golden State Warriors 2017. They go back-to-back 17 and 18, right? Then people say, oh, they needed Kevin Durant to do it. You know, they couldn't beat the Le Beast. They couldn't beat the Le Beast. LeBron James, they needed Kevin Durant. In all fairness, if that is your assumption and your opinion, you're definitely entitled to it, right? But everybody's got an opinion nowadays. So, Klay Thompson goes down against Toronto. Kevin Durant goes down against Toronto. Basically, Kevin Durant leaves. They lose Klay. He's training. He torn ACL. While he's training, he pops his Achilles. Everybody says Klay's done. He might be, right? Steph doesn't believe that. He never believed that. A lot of people wrote this team off, said Steph will never win another title. A lot of ESPN experts said they could never see Golden State even in the finals again, ever. considering Steph is aging, Klay has injury issues, Draymond Green is getting washed. You know, where's the player development at? Wiseman is hurt. Where's the player development at, right? Curry over Kobe, and that's the red pill facts. I mean, which one is it? You say Curry ain't top 25, now you're saying Curry over Kobe. You know, so anyway, a lot of people didn't see this team in this position. Curry has continuously updated his resume more than any superstar as of late in the past 5 years. Everything y'all said Curry couldn't do, he did it. Y'all said Curry needed Kevin Durant. Okay, whatever. He won back-to-back championships, which is a rare feat for a lot of guys. How many guys in NBA history can you say won back-to-back championships? I'm not sure if Bird did it. Just think about it. I mean, you got what? Just off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, back-to-back championships. Let me see. Who won it? Let's do it. Me and my man KB was just going over this in 1980 off the top of my head. 1980, Magic won it, right? 81, Bird won it. 82, Magic won it. He beat the Sixers. 83, the Sixers got their revenge. They beat Magic in them, right? So 84, Magic won it against, I forget who he played. I think Larry. 85, Larry won it, right? 86, Larry played Hakeem Olajuwon, right? Larry won it. So that's back-to-back for Larry, right? 87, Magic, Larry again. Magic won that one. 88, Magic played Detroit. Magic won that. So that's back-to-back for Magic, right? 89 was Detroit versus Magic again. Detroit gets their revenge. They sweep them. So back-to-back for Magic. Back-to-back for Bird, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not trying to go over it again, and then y'all know the rest is history. 90 and 89 and 90 was Detroit. 91, 92, 93 was Chicago. 94, 95 was Houston. 96, 97, 98 was Chicago. 99 was Duncan. 2000 was Lakers. 2001 Lakers. 2002 Lakers. 03. I can name this shit all the way down. That's besides the point, though. But how many guys can you seriously consider were back-to-back champions? Steph and Curry could say he's that. Then y'all said, oh, he needed Kevin Durant, right? First he said he can't carry a team. He's never won nothing without Klay, never did nothing without Klay, can't carry a team. What did he do last season? Carried the team to the 8th seed, the play-in, booted them out, right? But he did what y'all asked him to do on incredible shooting splits and got the scoring title. Stephen Curry is him. He proved y'all wrong again right there. Then y'all say, oh, okay, that's cool, but Klay's washed, Draymond's washed, they'll never win, they need Kevin Durant. Then he comes out here after a 2-year hiatus from Klay Thompson, carries this team to the NBA Finals, and wins his Finals MVP, finally secures his Finals MVP, which y'all were trying to use as his claim to why he's not him. A lot of people said Stephen Curry is not him simply because he's the only superstar in NBA history with 3 or more rings and no Finals MVP. So he bagged his 4th ring and the Finals MVP last night. I'm happy for my man Steph Curry. Shout out to my man Steph Curry. Where does he rank? Y'all ask. LeBron rings don't look better than this one. Only 2016 looks better. Why? Because he beat Steph? I mean, I'm not mad at that. Everybody wants to write off Boston now. Everybody want to write off Boston now because they got beat. Curry really carried in the finals. I still can't believe. Yeah, everybody wants to write off Boston now because they don't, they just got beat by Steph and them, and people can't believe it. So they like, oh, Boston trash. Oh, but this is the number 1 ranked defense. All this defense, the same defense that took out Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's the best player in the world. Same defense that took out Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, 2 of the most offensively skilled players to ever play. The same defense that took out who do they play in the West Finals? Jimmy Butler, who was a man amongst boys in a one-on-one game, pick and roll, ISO. Jimmy's just as good as anybody in the league. But they couldn't do that shit to little bitty 6'3", 185-pound Steph Curry. Couldn't do it. So, y'all saying name my top 10. Let's try to have some fun with this. Top 10. Curry is goated. His name and his. He got Curry at 10, 9 Hakeem, 8 Kobe, 7 Duncan, 6 Bird, 5 Shaq, 4 Magic. What else you got? I'm interested to see the rest. 3 Kareem. Okay, 2. You better have LeBron at 2 and Jordan at 1. 2 MJ. You one of those. You a LeBron guy. Okay, no problem with that. No problem with that. But if I had to revise my list, this is where I'm hung up at on where Curry is in the 10, right? All the social media outlets was basically saying, okay, if you want to have Steph and Curry in your top 10, who you taking out? Because we got some all-time greats. You see the guys he just named. You see that list. That's a strong-ass list. So everybody's been saying Bill Russell was top 5? Hell no. I definitely got to have you on the show. Westside Hoops, you got you a podcast? I definitely might have to sit you right next to me on this podium. We need to talk because we disagree on some shit. But a lot of people been saying who you kicking out, right? And that's been my hang up. To me, Wilt Chamberlain is the guy that I would give the boot to who's in my top 10. He's my 10th guy, so it's only right that if I'm putting somebody in, the 10th guy has to back out, right? But then I'm thinking, okay, after Steph slides in, should he be higher than some of these guys on this list of mine? Is he better than Tim Duncan, who I have at 9? Is he better than Hakeem, who I have at 8? I mean, so my top 10 right now, without it just off the top of my head, just knowing Stephen Curry is in the top 10, damn everything else, just knowing that Curry is a top 10 player, my top 10 right now is I got Steph at 10. I have Duncan at 9. I got Hakeem at 8, who's tremendously disrespected by most of the NBA community. I don't know why. This man retired, top 10, in 4 out of the 5 major statistical categories. I don't understand how you keeping him out of your top 10, right? I got Hakeem at 7. At 6, I got Larry Bird. No, at 7, I got Larry Bird. At 6, I have Magic Johnson. At 5, I have Kobe Bean. At 4, I have Shaquille O'Neal. At 3, I have Hakeem. 2, I have LeBron. And 1, I have Michael Jordan. Off the top of my head right now, without me really taking some time to consider it, just knowing that Steph should be in there somewhere, that's where I'm at with mine. But I made a TikTok, for those who don't follow me on TikTok, OGTheBeast _sports on TikTok. I made a TikTok earlier discussing Jayson Tatum, right? Because now seems like the perfect time to scold Jayson Tatum, to throw him under the proverbial bridge, so to speak, because he played like shit in his finals. And I'm kind of like under the notion like, damn, I low-key kind of feel sorry for Jayson Tatum because he's been getting a lot of heat. You know what I'm saying? And for a guy with his offensive paralysis, the caliber player that he has and potentially could be, he stunk up the joint. No lie. Tatum is not him, he said. Tatum is not him. Kareem is at 3 for me. Kareem is at 3, right behind LeBron and Jordan. I meant Hakeem. When I said Hakeem, Hakeem was at 7. No, Hakeem is 8 for me. Kareem is 3. But Jayson Tatum is not him right now. But let me put this into perspective. In 2007, LeBron James was outmatched against a more experienced. By that time, I believe by 2007, that was Tim Duncan's, third ring? Tim Duncan won in 99. He won in 2003. And then he won again in 2005. So that was his 4th. 07 was Tim Duncan's 4th ring by that time. Similar to Stephen Curry, right? Jayson Tatum is in this situation where LeBron was in. He's a young cat early in his career, trying to find his way, inexperienced at this level. LeBron played like shit against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. 22 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, shot 60% from the free throw line, 20% from three, shot 30-something% from the field, similar to Jayson Tatum. And what I'm trying to get at is LeBron was in his 9th season, or what was that? No, that was LeBron, what, 4th season, 5th season, 4th season? So it's then when LeBron got to his 9th season, he got to the NBA Finals again in 2011, and we all know that story. Atrocious. 17, 7-7, shot terrible from the field. That was LeBron's first 2. So everybody is laying down on Jayson Tatum right now when I'm like, hey, this Boston Celtics core is nice. The way that they just beat up on some of the upper echelon players in the league during this playoff run is comparable to Dirk's. It was stupendous. Let's not forget what they did to get to that point. They just saw a better man. Jayson Tatum is still young. He's got a lot of room to mature, a lot of room to grow, and I'm not going to completely write him off just because he lost to Steph and Curry. That's just my opinion. Everybody's ready to write him off. Now, is Jayson Tatum a top 5 player in this league like people was trying to say before he got to the finals? Hell no. And I've been said that. I personally believe Jaylen Brown is better. I'm not going to say better, but what I will say is Jaylen Brown he's missing something. Jaylen Brown has another level to him. And I think if he could have the opportunity to hit that level, it could be better than Jayson Tatum's potential. You know what I'm saying? So let's pump the brakes on the slander. Does he deserve it? Of course. But not to the level that I've been seeing on social media, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. He's been getting assassinated. And let's be honest. Jayson Tatum was in a similar situation LeBron James was in. Young guy, overwhelmed, overmatched. We're not going to compare the amount of help. I mean, because if you want to do that, then we could go back to the level of competition in which LeBron faced in the Eastern Conference and Jayson Tatum faced this year in the Eastern Conference. It's not even close. So while y'all want to talk about LeBron had no help against Duncan, why don't you think about what JT had to go through to get to Steph and Curry? He faced some hellacious talent, some of the best players in the league. You could argue every single body he faced is either a top 10 talent or a legit top 10 player in this league. You could make that legitimate case for Jayson Tatum. So I think we should pump the brakes. Hey, smack him upside his head a few times, but don't punch the man. Y'all out here taking full swing haymakers on Jayson Tatum. I'm seeing it. I'm like, this is crazy. Let me sift through some of these comments, see what y'all been talking about. Tatum is not him. Jayson Tatum isn't too small for criticism. I don't care that he's 24. He's he's playoff battle tested, yes, but when we talking about the NBA Finals versus the Eastern Conference Finals, it's a whole different beast, my boy. It's a whole different atmosphere. It's a whole different weight on your shoulders. You cannot compare Jayson Tatum going to the Eastern Conference Finals twice versus him never being in the NBA Finals. It's two completely different beasts. I'm telling you. The pressure, the heat is on. When you win the NBA Finals, it's all or nothing. And we saw the experience. The more the series started to progress, the more experience I saw from the Golden State Warriors. You could definitely tell who's been there and who hasn't been here. And the game that let me know that was Game 5. When they won Game 5, when Steph Curry played like poo-poo, and Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown was basically having apple turnovers all over the place. Hey, you get a call, you get a call, you get a call. It was like Oprah Winfrey. When I saw that, I said, oh, yeah, experience is really playing a big factor in this series. And a lot of people tried to undermine that coming into this. Oh, yeah, we know they got the experience, but we don't care. Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they better players. Who's the second option on that team? Klay Thompson. Well, the second, if you think about it, legit think about it, right? Y'all want to talk about Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Boston and all of this. Let's really break it down, right? After Stephen Curry being the best player on the floor, I think Boston has the next 3 or 4 better players before you get to the second best player on Golden State. Let's just keep it funky. Run it down. You got Steph. Then you got Jayson Tatum, Boston. Jaylen Brown, Boston. Marcus Smart, Klay Thompson. Who played better in this series? Marcus Smart or Klay Thompson? Klay had one game when he hit 5 threes in game 5. Marcus Smart was pretty consistent, but I don't know. That's a toss-up to me. I mean, Al Horford, Draymond Green, who you taking? Horford had 26. Oh, Andrew Wiggins. I forgot Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins versus Marcus Smart. Give me Wiggins. But if we basing it on who outperformed who, Wiggins is definitely fourth. It's Steph, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, Andrew Wiggins. Or if you want to swap Jaylen Brown for, if we're going off the averages, because I think you could potentially say Andrew Wiggins outplayed both of them if you really want to get down and dirty with it. But if we're talking about who's the better player, strictly the better player, Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown most definitely are 2 and 3. Then you're going to go Wiggs at 4, maybe Smart at 5, Klay at 6. So it's like to say that, Golden State was at a deep advantage. Nah, they wasn't. It was either even or Boston actually had the talent advantage, if you ask me. So I don't know, but lay off J-Tate, man. Let him breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think he got plenty of room to go. Now I feel bad for Brown. Yeah, he's in a situation where he really can't showcase who he is or what he's really about. But it is what it is. Tatum is not top 10. People said I was crazy. I wouldn't go that far. Alex, I wouldn't go that far. To say he's not top 10, I don't know, man. I think Jayson Tatum should be somewhere at the bottom. I would have to do my evaluation on the top 10. They just got a nice team put together. Facts. Diesel World. Yo, OG, what's popping? What's popping, Diesel? But Tatum was outmatched. Tatum was overwhelmed. I like that word better. I don't want to say outmatched because Tatum could swing with the best of them. He got a 50-pointer sitting in his back pocket whenever he's eligible to pull it out. It's just he never pulled it out. And I think the difference between that is, I talked about this as well on TikTok, the mamba mentality. A lot of people throw that word around loosely, that term around loosely, mamba mentality. Kobe had the mamba mentality. Some people hear that and they scoff. Mamba mentality. What the hell is that? If Jayson Tatum had the mamba mentality, we're probably having a different outcome in this series. It's the fact that he didn't have that dog in him. When Kobe gave you that look and he had that look in his eye, give me the ball and get the hell out the way. Jayson Tatum doesn't have that. That's the problem. But he's all Mamba this, Mamba that, wearing the Mamba sleeves. They got the Mamba tag on their jerseys. They all the way in on Kobe. Rest in peace to my mans. But Jayson Tatum, you are not him. You do not have that mentality. You got too much nice in you. You got too much smile in you and not enough dog in you. And that's real talk. I don't know how other way to put it. Because I guarantee you, if Jayson Tatum had some dog in him, it'd have been give me the pill, get the hell out the way. We're going to live or die on my watch. Man be out here scoring 2 points, 4 points in the fourth quarter. Like just sitting back watching the ship sink. I don't understand it, but I'm guaranteeing you, when people say Mamba mentality, that's what they talking about. Go watch some Kobe playoff Game 7s, Game 6s, facing elimination. Dog in him. Like, that's what I be talking about. Boston needs a point guard. No doubt they need a playmaker, man. It's unreal how they don't have any type of playmaking on this squad because they turn the ball over entirely too much. 100 turnovers from Jayson Tatum, like 76 from Jaylen Brown. That's completely unacceptable. 176 turnovers between your two superstars. I mean, it's Apple turnovers. Like I said to start the show, it's just Apple turnovers. Like, they playing with Vaseline on their hands. I don't understand how Boston can't see that. I guarantee you they're going to make a leap. They might move Marcus Smart and try to get somebody that's a premier ball handler, somebody with some high IQ, and somebody that know how to get these guys the ball in their spots. And it's not just about that. It's also about the know-how and the recognition of the game, identifying the speed of it, channeling the speed of it, knowing where to go with the ball at what time, recognizing who's hot. Because it'd be times somebody got it going, but another guy says, oh, it's my turn. Let me get mine. And you need that point guard to say, no, sit your ass down. Marcus Smart has it going right now. Let's find a way to get him the ball. Jayson Tatum, instead of you dribbling into your shot, why don't we get you 18 feet from the basket and let you go to work, Carmelo style. You know what I mean? Jaylen Brown, you like it, on this left wing, this right wing. Let me put you in a position to ISO who you got. Let me set that up for you. Let me think for you. That's the point guard's job, is to survey the field, be a floor general. Think for them so they don't have to think for themselves. Like Chris Paul, that would be a great addition, especially at his age. You won't have to do much. You got 2 Devin Bookers on your squad. So, that's a great, that's a great idea. But is he available? I think Chris Paul got 1 more year left on his deal. I don't know. Kobe White, nah, he's not a floor general. And Kobe White's IQ ain't top notch. Kobe White is just a guy that's going to come in and get you buckets. You already got that. You don't need that. So you need a legit floor general. You need a Chris Paul. You need a Jason Kidd. So, guys in the league that's available right now, I don't know. But you need a Ricky Rubio type of player. But let him be able to shoot threes, of course, because that's the day and age. Don't mention Lonzo. He ain't going nowhere. We ain't trading Lonzo. Lonzo stays with us. But Lonzo would be great there. Facilitator. Caruso's not a facilitator. Caruso's a solid facilitator, but I wouldn't put him with that type of pressure. He's not a guy that's going to lead your team and at the point guard position. Caruso's a guy that is a dirty work guy. He's not a guy that's going to set up your offense. Malcolm Brogdon is a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one, Westside. That is a good one. Malcolm Brogdon is a good one. That would be a damn good fit. Now that you say that, that's a damn good fit. He's a guy that a very good floor general. He's a high IQ guy. He doesn't turn the ball over as much. He can manage the course of the game. Malcolm Brogdon, and he's still got a lot left in him too. Malcolm Brogdon that's tough. They need to pursue that. Like, that's not a bad one. Seen that TikTok, but let's not. LeBron didn't get dragged for 2011 or 2007. LeBron, because he had no help. LeBron didn't get dragged for 2007. We gave him a pass. When 2007 happened, the conversation was, oh, LeBron is next up. He got swept by Tim Duncan. And instead of saying, oh, LeBron played like shit, he's garbage, I remember everybody was saying, oh, he's up next. He might be the best in the world after taking an L like that. That's the conversation that we were having about LeBron in 07. He might be the best in the world. He just, as if he got a game, or he didn't get a game. He got swept. And that was the conversation immediately after. LeBron might be the best in the world. He's on his way. You heard what Tim Duncan said after he swept them. This league is going to be yours one day, but I got to get this one about you. That's what the thought process was. Now, it's the complete opposite for Jayson Tatum right now. Everybody's essentially saying, Jayson Tatum, you're doo-doo. You're not even in the top 10. Instead of saying, damn, he played hellacious defense against one of the greatest scorers of all time in Kevin Durant. Did something that nobody's ever done to Kevin Durant and slowing him down. And swept Kevin Durant. Then he saw Giannis Antetokounmpo. They played great team defense against him. Got him up out of there. Then they went to go see Jimmy Butler, who was a man amongst boys, and got up out of there. And instead of seeing the maturation of Jayson Tatum this year through these playoffs, we're strictly judging him on what he's done in the NBA Finals as a young, inexperienced player. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve bashing, but to the level that y'all are doing it, to where you don't even want to put a guy that was on the first team All-NBA this year in the top 10 in the league, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Come on now. That's crazy. Think about what Jayson Tatum did this year. He has some great moments, especially in the playoffs. And anybody who knows me knows I'm a sucker for the playoffs. If you perform in the playoffs, I'm ready to put you in the top 5. That's just how I roll. So we can't dismiss what Jayson Tatum has accomplished this season just because he stunk up the joint in the NBA Finals, when in 2007, LeBron stunk up the joint in the NBA Finals, and people felt sorry for him. People said he was the best player in the world after that. People saying this is about to be LeBron's league in a few years. People saying he's the best in the world. So, I mean, that's just how I feel about the situation, man. I mean, I get it. You know, recency bias is a thing. The internet doesn't make it any worse. You know, the internet was severely popping, you know, nowadays versus how it was in 2007. You know, so I get it. You know, things going to be heightened. The situation's going to be more steamy. I messed that sentence all the way up. Yeah, but I got you. I paraphrased you. Boston needs a point guard. Beal should go to Boston. They don't need another scorer. What do you think about Clay in the finals? He played solid. I mean, he was okay, but I thought Game 6 Clay was coming out. It definitely did not come out. It definitely did not come out. Like, point blank, period. I think they'll be better. I heard Stephen A. talking earlier saying that he's already making his finals prediction that Golden State will repeat. What do I say about that? I don't know. Simply because the league is about to be real stiff, y'all. I mean, I don't know if y'all are aware, but we had a lot of injuries and a lot of unexpected bad play this year. Lakers got a new head coach. Can he find a way to ingratiate Russell Westbrook in his offense and control his turnovers? Anthony Davis is going to be healthy. LeBron is coming back fresh off averaging 30. Paul George is healthy. Kawhi is healthy. Zion Williamson, you saw what the Pelicans looked like in the West this year. They looked nice. B.I., C.J. McCollum, Valanciunas. Then you add Zion to that equation, a healthy Zion, hopefully. My Bulls was banged up. LaVine banged up. He's coming back. Lonzo Ball banged up. Didn't even play. He's coming back. The Bulls we talking about getting Rudy Gobert, which would skyrocket our defense. And I think that's the biggest aspect of what we missing. We got scores. We lack defense. Look, the league is about to be better. So this was the perfect opportunity for Boston to sneak them one in, and y'all let Golden State get another one. Now, it's going to be tough as nails for Boston to put themselves back into this situation. Tough as nails. So it's like, I don't know at this point. But Stephen A. said he's got Golden State again next year. Curry's my favorite player. Can I make that call right here, right now? No, I cannot. I'm not going to jump off the ledge like Stephen A. Smith did. I need to see some offseason moves because I know it's going to be a lot of them this year. The league is about to be 100% healthy, so it's really going to be very, very interesting to see how this plays out and to see what goes down, man. But it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Hopefully the Hawks can get Gobert. Shit, they got Clint Capella. What you need Gobert for? Isn't Poole a free agent? I don't know. I had to look at that. But they definitely going to take care of him. Jordan Poole ain't going nowhere. They definitely going to take care of him. They need that offense off the bench. Especially with Clay descending, they definitely need some instant offense off the bench. But I'm going to get on up out of here, man. I just wanted to have a quick conversation with y'all about this, man, Steph Curry. I appreciate everybody that's still showing love, man. Y'all know I love y'all back. Y'all know I love all of y'all. I'm going to be frequently dropping in here just to have a random conversation with y'all on any given Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, man. Just be on the lookout for it. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Dubs in this chat if you enjoyed yourself. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. I've been good, Dezo. I've been good, man. Appreciate you, man. You know, I'm going to have random guests on here. Y'all know the vibes, man. But I appreciate all the loyals. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. YouTube loyals and Twitch loyals, man. And I appreciate y'all for the last time. But I'm going to get the hell on up out of here, man. We're going to be talking some football real soon because it's the worst time of the year. We got no basketball. We got no football. All we got is some baseball, so I'm going to try to keep up with my White Sox and see how they doing, check in on my boys, and we're going to be just popping up talking about anything that comes to mind, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Have a great night.